Hi guys, welcome to a work day in my life. If you guys watched my last video, I talked about, or I showed you guys my work week in life as a freelancer. This video is going to be a work week in my life as a work day in my life as a front-end developer. You guys might not have noticed from the last video that I am not just a freelancer, but I am also in tech. I am a front-end web developer and a designer. But I kind of took a break, so I haven't really been doing any front-end thing, coding, all of that stuff. And guess what? I'm returning back to it. I'm going to talk more about it in the video and why I am going back to tech, what it's going to be like for me, the transition season, what I'm going to be learning, some of the things that I'm going to be doing to get back, and if I'm going to be quitting freelancing for good. By the way, update, I hired an editor. It's kind of like temporary because I just need help when editing sometimes because I get super busy within the week, and that is kind of like the main reason why I am not consistent. I film videos, but then I can't edit them quickly enough because it's just too much. It's too much. I do freelance, I do my own personal stuff, and like it's not easy to edit those videos because video editing takes so long, you guys. It takes so long, and I think that's why I'm even like not even taking any new video editing clients. So I'm just going to be sending my video to my editor, going to film a vlog, which is what I'm filming right now. Also, I'm going to call a friend today and I'm going to start learning to code. I may not start today doing any serious coding, anything like that. The point is just to organize my learning timetable or calendar, to just lay everything out easy, just create an easy system for me to track everything. Also, I have a meeting today with a client. I'm still kind of freelancing, but I am trying to move away from freelancing, or at least do freelancing more like a side gig and then have my tech as my main job. I made myself iced coffee and it's all completely melted. If you guys have any questions concerning tech, front end, and all of that, I will try my best to answer. Just leave them in the comments. I don't know, I'm just happy to talk about them, talk about my transition period and all of that. So if you have questions, if you're curious about freelancing or tech or front end or whatever, let me know down below. First of all, I got a very exciting email this morning to attend a meetup with, I don't know if you guys know ADPList, but if you didn't know already, ADPList is like this really amazing website. I found out about it from my connection on LinkedIn. You can find mentors there on almost every career. I said almost because my knowledge of how many careers and industries are out there is very limited. So I mean, if you're in product design, web design, you will find mentors in those fields. Anything outside of tech, I don't know, I'm not too sure. I have not googled that myself. This place gets super noisy. But if you're looking for someone to give you guidance on like your career path, all of that stuff, then you will find mentors on there. I'm just going to keep talking because if I say let me wait for the place to get not noisy, I'm going to wait the whole day. This place gets noisy. My neighbors never sleep. Never sleep. And the children, they never go to school. I don't know why. I don't know how they are here and how they are in school at the same time. Blows my mind. I feel like I'm talking too much, but I'm going to start organizing my calendar for my learning and just write down a few things that I want to learn in the next few weeks. Now I just need to lay out all the resources and projects that I may want to get my hands dirty with. My first meeting is around 3 a.m. I have some messages on WhatsApp, so I'm just going to quickly reply to my messages. And if you can see the trash bag behind me, please ignore. My room is not clean right now, but I have been doing like some purging and clean out, and I'm trying to clean my entire life. I'm trying to have a more simple like approach to life. Simplify my career, simplify my wardrobe, simplify my style, my aesthetic, simplify pretty much everything about myself. I am so tired. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting old, but I'm so tired of so many things and like overconsumption. There's too much of everything. It's choking me, it's too much, and I don't thrive in that kind of space or environment. Like, I like having some really good things like staples in my life, like a staple routine for my hair, skin, nails, or work. I don't know. I think because I used to be such a people pleaser in the past, I'm still like healing from that and learning to be more of like my own person. It's still a work in progress, but I used to be such a people pleaser in the past that I kind of took on every other person's character, persona, and it was so hard for me to even know who I was, like for real. So now I'm trying to do a lot of purging and clean out, and I think the whole process is just teaching me who I am, like what I like, who I am, what I appreciate, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And I think I'm enjoying like getting rid of stuff because it's just creating more space for me to be like, I like this, they should stay, or I don't like this, I should probably give this away or throw it out or just stop doing it. If it's not like a physical thing, like maybe just cut it out, cut it out of my life. Maybe just like cut it out of my life. I just want to simplify my life. If that is not clear already, I just want to simplify my life. I have two messages, so let me just reply those. All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye. I just finished my meeting. Now would be a great time to talk about why I am thinking about quitting freelancing, going back into front end development and all of that. So I've actually been stuck for a while. I talked about how hard last year was for me. I gave 2023 kind of like my all, and I was met with a lot of rejections and rejections and rejections. I was getting so close, like I was getting interviews, software development interviews. I would get to like the last stage and then I wouldn't get the offer. So it just made me feel like I was not good enough. I was comparing myself also, like, oh my god, all my friends are already like years into this thing. They are already established at the company. Some have already like switched companies and I am still yet to get in. I'm still yet to enter. I've done freelancing web design, but like working at a company, a good company after school, not internship. I don't have that. And it was just something that I really wanted for myself because I generally like it in 9 to 5, but I like in 9 to 5 with freedom, work from home, hybrid kind of thing. But I like in 9 to 5. So freelancing was kind of like my plan B. Like freelancing was what I fell back into when I didn't have a job, when I was not making money, when I was waiting, when I was applying. That was what I was doing on the side. And although it was bringing me a lot of money, I was doing well for a while. It just felt like that wasn't what I wanted to do. I still would love to have like my own business and establish my own thing. I would, but I want something to be like my main thing and have YouTube as a second job and then freelancing as like maybe a third job or something like that, or a side hustle. Of course, it has been on my mind. Like it was one of my goals that I entered 2024 with, to like jump back into software development. But I felt so stuck. Like I couldn't do it. Like I've just like been in my head all about it. Especially because of fear. Fear can really keep you stuck. It was just like this fear of like trying and then failing again. I'm someone who is very curious. I always put my hand to things. I love trying new things. So this is such a huge part of my personality, like a huge part of myself. Having a great career or being good at the things that I do. If you know anything about coding, interviewing, and how the industry is right now and how the layoffs are really affecting developers, you know what I'm talking about. It's difficult. And that fear of like, what if I'm not even good enough? What if the industry has changed so much and I am not good enough to be hired? I've just been in my head. I've been talking to someone recently and he's also a Notion ambassador. He has been doing a lot of great things for Notion, doing a lot of development to make Notion easier or to help people who use Notion be more productive, to just organize their lives better. So he's using code to make Notion better. So he's coding and he's also a Notion ambassador. So just a perfect combination. And we really bonded so well. We talk a lot about work and coding. And because of our conversations revolving around Notion and software development, design and all of that, it has inspired me again. It's different from motivation. This is different from motivation. I can think of a few projects that I want to do in my head, like some few designs that I want to try, some new coding that I want to learn and all of that. So I felt inspired again to get back into it. And I know it's going to require some level of focus and dedication. And I can't split my energy like that. I need to give software development the time, the energy, the dedication, the focus that it requires. If I'm very serious about doing this full time, freelancing will just be what it's meant to be or intended to be, a plan B or a backup plan or a side hustle. I love everything that I've learned from freelancing. I've worked with a lot of creators. I know about influencer industry. I've worked with top influencers and all of that. It has been such an amazing journey. But I love software and I love the industry and I've just not been able to do much. Like I do my own thing, but like I'm not a full-time developer at a company, but I could. I hope everything that I'm saying is making sense, at least to some degree. Not really quitting, but like slowing down on freelancing, delegate video editing to someone else. I love editing my videos, especially my vlogs, and you guys have really been enjoying my vlogs. Also try to delegate some of the things that I do so that I can get more time to rest, recharge, learn, and focus on the main thing that I'm trying to focus on this year. Yeah, I think I'm done with my break. It's been almost a year of doing nothing, almost a year of dead silence. That's really the wrap. For the rest of today, I just want to rest. I just want to refresh my brain again on layouts, design, and all of that. I'll be pausing work for a bit to go outside. I need to get something to eat. I've only had coffee this morning. Today has been super productive for me. Usually time flies and I don't know where the day goes, and I've been doing so much with my time. This morning, this is my spray of choice. Anyway, I'm going to get something to eat and I will see you guys later. Right.